Welcome to another edition of Spring League 2021. In today's game, we have Team A versus Team G. This is the first game of the evening of the, what date was this? 18th of April 2021. This should be quite an interesting match because it's your team, right, Dongliang, and you are also playing.
That's right.
Dongliang,
It's
why
gonna be interesting.
you just double dip? Why did you double dip here?
I knew it.
Those you were chopping at Vincent's hand also.
Yeah. On hindsight, I guess there was a foul on Vincent. Apparently the ref didn't think it was serious enough to warrant a stoppage in play. But
How much did you bribe the referee, Hong Yang? That was such an obvious one.
I would say enough would be the right answer.
Looks like a clean break. It's a phase 3 opportunity by Jolinne, but she gets stopped by Yiru.
Well, I mean, I think you can see a lot of a flurry of activity at the start. Oh, okay, there's an open goal.
Oh, that's very clean. Very
Jayne
clean goal.
finished it off. So I think, both teams, Team G, Team A, I would say on paper, Team A is slightly disadvantaged. I mean, they have one of the relatively new players, Ram, who's here. But he just picked up the spot about 4 months ago. He's about 45 years old. So in terms of absolute skill, maybe slightly behind the other Nemos, but great attempt at phase 1 by Ram there though.
Yeah. Just going back a few seconds ago at the strike, I noticed Huiling was. She had a hit ahead of the puck, and it could be almost barging, but not quite this time around.
Maybe the referee actually paid an advantage as well, right?
Possibly, yeah. Wide open, no defense down. You feed it.
Yeah, I mean that was contested pass, so it would be better if I had stayed down, made sure the pass actually went through to Jayne for her to finish it off.
Vincent working hard to try and clear the puck, looking for options.
Quite interesting as well. I think this is the first time we have a left-hander on video in one of our league games, right?
Yeah.
So interesting to see if Vincent can pull off any unexpected moves with, I mean, as with all underwater hockey players, we know that playing against a left-hander is, it puts your game sense off a little bit.
Actually, not true. Limin was also on video, wasn't she?
Oh, that's right, Limin.
Yeah. Why did you forget about her?
Sorry, Team B.
Oh, another goal by Jayne.
Yeah, but I mean, I think back to giving a short introduction on Team A, Team G. I think on Team G we have Jayne, Jolinne as the Nemos. We have myself, Dongliang, and Ricky as the Great Whites. On Team A, as I was saying, we have the relatively newcomer Ram. We have Huiling as well as the Nemos, and then we have Vincent.
Okay, let's have a look at the strike. Okay, you see there's a clash of hits there. So I suspect that this could be a recurring theme in this game. So we'll just watch out for all the strikes. Sorry to interrupt. Go on, continue.
Yeah, and I was saying we have Vincent and Yiru as the Great Whites on Team A.
Looks like we have a foul here. Not sure what the cause was. Or what the call was, sorry. It's against the black team, Team A. Anyway, you were saying Team A has some of the new players. Is that correct, Doya?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I think the organizers of the tournament tried to balance out the teams as much as possible. So it wasn't meant to be that one team will be much stronger than the other, but it's just that I think one of Team A's very senior players, Rudy, went to get himself injured by falling off a bicycle, and he's forsaken and abandoned his team.
Oh goodness.
That's very, very bad. Very poor form from Rudy to do that to his team. Anyway, look, the white is terrorizing Team A again, and Jayne yet with another goal. 3-0 now.
It's a very harsh word to use, John. Terrorizing.
Looks like it. It's becoming a bit of a one-sided affair already.
But I mean, like I said, I mean, if you compare it in terms of absolute terms, Team A's Nemos, I think.
Let's watch the strike. Oh, you see how Huiling leads with the head like that? At some point, I'm sure the referee will call that for.
I think I
bouncing.
see Simon calling for a foul already. If you look at the front part of the screen,
Yeah, I suspect it could be just for that
but
for
Jayne
that
on the strike.
dodging at the strike. You obviously taught her that, right? Yeah.
I really doubt it, John. But
Always leading by example, right? Clean tackles and chop Vincent's hand.
yeah, but I would say, I mean, for underwater hockey,
Uh,
everyone's operating under stressful situation, holding their breath.
were you very stressed in this game?
I was a little bit stressed.
You lie. Telling lies. Oh, well done, Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky continuing the draw the defense, passed it to Dongliang, who's trying to set up his Nemo. You can see that I hesitated for a while. I was expecting actually my forwards to come in onto Vincent's shoulder to sandwich him and then drive into the goal. But well,
That's good. And just to see that Ram is actually down helping to defend the goal, that's quite.
yeah, I mean it's quite heartening to see.
It's actually quite a night and day difference from last week when he was really too far to contribute to his team's effort. But this week he seems to have picked it up another level. And this brings us to the end of the first half.
It was quite a quick first half, I must say.
Yeah.
And well, I'm as captain of Team G, I am pretty proud that my team has registered 3 on the scoreboard. But actually, I mean, I told my team that scoreline aside, the most important thing about Spring League is actually to set your personal goals, to try and achieve good gameplay, good positioning throughout all your matches.
So what's your personal goal, Dongliang? Do you need a suggestion?
My personal goal was not to foul too many people.
Or looks like you need to keep working at it.
I guess so.
Ricky is actually, watching him, he seems to have actually also improved his game a lot. He's attacking and swimming with a lot more speed and intent than before.
Really, but I never thought that was a problem with Ricky's
So it's not,
gameplay.
that's a problem, but I think it's. Well, I guess you can see it on the recording, it's even clearer now. Because he previously used to play forward almost all the time.
Yeah.
Right? And now he's playing as a back. I think with the vision, it was a big mess in front of the goal. Cleared by Yiru. And look, see, Ricky's down. He looks a bit like Douglas. Sorry, that's not a very nice thing to say. Oh! Is that the way to treat your little sister or not, Dongliang?
I believe in the school of hard knocks, John.
That is really, really. Oh, your parents say. Oh, Jolinne finishes it. Was that a goal?
Looks like it was a goal, but I don't see the white team swimming back towards their own goal, so there might have been a call by the referee.
Yeah, looks like.
But anyway, I think there were multiple threads that we touched upon. I think one was really the continuing development of our players. We see Ram, for example. Last week you were saying he was very far from the play. This week we actually see him doing certain phases where he was down on the bottom, strong on the bottom, and effectively screening the opponent. So I mean, that's really good to see. And you mentioned Ricky as well. My observation was previously he was too aggressive on the puck. I actually feel that throughout this game playing with him, he was actually more chill. He was able to read the game. He was able to make good decisions. Yeah, so that to me is nice.
Yeah. I guess it comes also with having vision as a back.
Yeah.
It's quite. It helps a lot in that sense. And we have another. Looks like a advantage black here.
So it seems like White, in the process of trying to score the goal just now, was fouling the black team. So okay, it seems like Yiru was trying to wait for her teammates to come down for support.
So cleared out wide. Jolinne is there, and Ricky gets impatient and just takes it from her, and decides to swim himself. And good big flick to the center. Very nice move.
Unfortunately, it was at Jayne's hips, so she was struggling to reach back forward and it wasn't in a good, strong position.
Oh, but that was a nice sequence. That was a very nice sequence. So it started with Jolinne swimming out into space.
Ricky taking it.
Ricky taking it. I think he had the momentum in his favor.
He drew everyone to the
Yeah.
right side,
And
reset
he-
it in the middle.
Yeah.
Jayne fumbled a little bit, pushed it forward, and Jolinne finished it off.
Yeah. Okay, so now here you go. And Ricky trying to shovel it to the middle.
Again, we see the white team really pressuring the black team over here. Oh, and I see two of the black great whites actually pressuring Dongliang on the side. So this could present a problem on the defense, to be honest, because they both overextended themselves, and now the goal is wide open. And yeah, the Nemos on the white team, Jolinne and Jayne, basically just finished it off.
5-0 now. Oh man. So again, this is all Rudy's fault.
No, but I think, well, I mean, truth be told, I think if you were to look at this objectively on paper, yeah, definitely on an absolute level, maybe the skill level on the black team, maybe lower than those on the white team. But I think if you talk about the improvements on the players throughout the past few months, really hard to see Ram. I know previously he was barely able to get to the bottom of the pool. Now you're seeing him effectively screening his opponents, being strong on the bottom. Huiling, you can see her really driving the puck with intent whenever she gets the puck, so that's really good to see.
Good possession by Huiling. Oh, again, bullying your little sister. And Jayne gets a... Oh, we have a call here by the ref.
And it's a foul going against the white team. I didn't manage to catch what the foul was.
Neither did I.
It looks like the white
there's
team's
definitely
forwards may have been encroaching.
encroachment. Yeah, there's definitely an encroachment. So I'm sure, as everybody knows, 3 meters back from the puck, and clearly the other team were not 3 meters back from the puck.
So you see in the near side of the screen that Simon trying to form a line with the out of court referee, which is Helena. But I think I see Simon waving his hand again. It looks like the white team forwards may have been encroaching again. So there was a foul call, and the black team gets another free advancement of 2 meters, I think.
Hopefully, the black team can capitalize on this. Quite near to the white team's goal already. Let's see if they can finish it off.
You see Vincent driving the puck, really strong. That was a good face one by Jolinne though, staying down. I would have preferred if she'd stayed down a little longer though. Because you see, she was down the same time that Vincent was down, and Vincent has been down this whole time.
Yeah, Vincent has been working quite hard actually in this game. Oh, Jolinne just went up at the wrong time. Oh.
Well, actually, if you rewind the play a little bit over
Oh no,
there,
I think there's a call, is it?
I think it might have been time actually.
Okay.
So I think overall quite a fast-paced game. A lot of action happening. If you look at the last sequence of the play there, I think one of my goals for this tournament was also to telegraph my intentions towards the forwards. Unfortunately, didn't really manage to do it. As you can see from the last play, I think there was a lot more space on the right that I could have driven into in order to telegraph to Jolinne that we should start sandwiching on a 2v1 situation as the backs.
Well, so predictions for the second game?
I don't think it's a no-brainer, John. Come on. But no disrespect to the black team, to be honest. But I just think that on paper, the white teams, whoever has been fielded on the white team, on average, just has a higher skill level. But that's it. It is. I mean, what we're after here really is the improvement of the Nemos and the Great Whites respectively. And if I look back 3 and 4 months ago, I really see marked improvement on both teams. So looking forward to seeing more of those improvements, signs of improvements in the second match actually.